Over the course of 19 seasons of Sister Wives, viewers have watched Kody Brown discuss conflicting opinions on parenting. On one hand, he preaches the importance of supporting his young children during their tender years. But on the other hand, viewers believe he neglected truly to dote on Robyn's children. As viewers wait for season 19 to resume, they're discussing topics like these on platforms like Reddit. See what some fans had to say about the blatant hypocrisy in Kody Brown's parenting style. Sister Wives fans notice how differently Kody Brown treats his children. As Sister Wives fans recall, Kody Brown demanded Janelle kick Garrison and Gabrielle out of her home due to their ages. Most of their siblings left home at 18, and Kody largely expected them to do the same. Meanwhile, it's clear Robyn's oldest daughters are still living at home well into their 20s. Why is this so? Although the children make pretty infrequent appearances on the show these days, Aurora and Brianna Brown have played pretty pivotal roles in season 19. Both the women asked permission to attend church. Aurora even requested Kody baptize her. Is it weird Kody's kids moved out at 18? But his adoptive kids stay home into the mid-20s, at least. A Sister Wives viewer posted on Reddit this week. What's the motive behind this? Viewers have been well aware of this trend for years. Most other Redditors agreed this wasn't a difficult question to answer. Since Robyn's children joined the family, Kody seemed to instill special rules for them. But on top of that, Robyn's children also tend to be more sheltered compared to Mary, Christine, and Janelle's children. Because those are Robyn's kids, and not the other 3 wives' children, he treats them differently. The other kids moved out because they had mothers who encouraged them to be independent adults and to actually live their lives and think for themselves. Robyn infantilizes her children, is overprotective, and has never let them make decisions for themselves. That'd be a great question at the reunion, but I feel like he never gets hard questions. Robyn's kids have been sheltered and lack the social skills they need to navigate the real world. They appear to have ongoing issues with anxiety, don't appear to make decisions on their own, and will struggle with independent problem solving when and if they escape their highly controlled environment. Robyn and Kody have failed those kids. Have you noticed Kody Brown's apparent double standards for his children? Add your own thoughts and ideas to the conversation below. Be sure to follow TV shows Ace Online to keep up with more Sister Wives news and updates. Stay tuned for updates on new season 19 episodes, which will air on TLC later in the spring. The Sister Wives show has captured the public's imagination for over a decade, giving viewers an inside look into the complexities of Kody Brown's polygamous family. The series, centered around Kody and his 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, highlights the triumphs and struggles of their unique family structure. While the show deals with the challenges of polygamy, it also delves into more universal family dynamics. However, over the years, one aspect of Kody Brown's behavior has consistently sparked controversy: his approach to parenting. Kody's parenting style has been the subject of intense scrutiny from fans and critics alike. On the one hand, he often presents himself as a loving father committed to his children's well-being, but on the other hand, viewers have pointed out several inconsistencies in his approach, leading to accusations of hypocrisy. Fans of Sister Wives have been vocal about Kody's apparent double standards when it comes to how he treats his children from his various marriages, as well as how he manages the expectations placed on them. 1. Favoritism. A clear divide between children. One of the most frequent criticisms of Kody's parenting is his clear favoritism towards some of his children over others. His relationship with his children from his 4th wife, Robyn, has raised particular concerns. Kody's bond with Robyn's children, especially her son Dayton, and later her biological children, is often portrayed as being more involved in nurturing. He has often been seen bending over backward to accommodate Robyn's children, offering them special privileges and emotional support. In contrast, his relationships with his children from his other wives, particularly Christine, Janelle, and Mary, often seem less emotionally involved. For example, Kody's strained relationship with Christine's children has been highlighted in several episodes. Fans have noticed that Kody is often distant with Christine's kids, especially her daughter, Peyton, and son, Garrison. The difference in Kody's treatment of his biological children versus those from his other wives has led many viewers to accuse him of favoritism, creating an unhealthy dynamic in the family. This perception of Kody's favoritism has been emphasized during key moments on the show, such as when he seems to put more effort into his relationship with Robyn's children, or when he is seen struggling to connect with Christine's children. Fans often question why Kody, who claims to care deeply for all his children, seems to have a stronger emotional connection to the children of his most recent wife. 2. Inconsistent discipline. Another point where Kody's parenting has been called into question is his inconsistent discipline. On the one hand, Kody often positions himself as the authority figure in his family, believing that he must set boundaries for his children in order to keep them on the right track. But his disciplinary actions are often arbitrary, and fans have pointed out that the rules seem to change depending on which child he is interacting with. For instance, Kody has been seen being incredibly lenient with Robyn's children, especially when it comes to issues like curfews, responsibilities, and household rules. He seems to go out of his way to make sure Robyn's children feel comfortable, often overlooking any misbehavior or rule breaking. On the other hand, Kody has been more harsh when it comes to his children with Christine and Janelle. He is often quick to discipline them, with his anger sometimes boiling over during arguments or disagreements. The contradiction is glaring when compared to his treatment of his children from Robyn's household, leading fans to wonder if he's placing higher expectations on them for no other reason than their maternal origins. Fans have also pointed out that Kody's disciplinary actions often lack consistency. One minute, he's giving advice to his children about their futures, and the next, he's punishing them for seemingly minor infractions. This lack of consistency has left fans confused as they struggle to understand Kody's parenting principles and whether he truly values fairness when it comes to raising his children. 3. Kody's neglect of emotional connections. Fans have also observed that Kody often prioritizes his own needs over the emotional needs of his children. While he frequently speaks about the importance of his relationships with his wives, he seems to neglect the deeper emotional bonds he should be forming with his children. Kody has often been seen focusing on maintaining harmony in his marriages rather than nurturing one-on-one relationships with his kids. Kody's tendency to prioritize his wife's emotional needs, especially Robyn's, above those of his children can be perceived as a form of emotional neglect. His insistence on putting his relationship with Robyn at the forefront has meant that his relationship with his children from other wives often takes a backseat. For example, when Robyn's children are having emotional struggles or problems in their lives, Kody goes above and beyond to help them. Yet when it comes to his children from Christine or Janelle, his emotional involvement seems more distant or detached. This disconnect has led fans to question how emotionally available Kody truly is for his children, especially those not living in his immediate household. There are numerous instances where fans have pointed out that Kody's emotional support for his children feels more performative than genuine, as he often appears more focused on himself or his marriages than on fostering true emotional intimacy with his children. 4. The impact of Kody's leadership on the family. Kody has long positioned himself as the head of the family, the one who makes the decisions and sets the tone for how things run. But fans have repeatedly pointed out that his leadership often comes with a heavy dose of hypocrisy. He expects his children to follow the rules, be respectful, and show responsibility, yet he doesn't always practice what he preaches. For example, Kody has been known to make rash decisions about the family's living situation or major life changes without consulting his children, leaving them feeling left out of important conversations. This top-down approach to leadership, where Kody holds all the power and expects total obedience, has led to resentment and frustration among some of his children, particularly when they feel their voices are ignored. His leadership style, based on control and authoritarianism, has often been seen as hypocritical, as Kody rarely allows his children to express themselves freely or make decisions about their lives. Instead, his influence seems to be more about maintaining power in the family, rather than nurturing healthy and respectful communication with his children. 5. Kody's disconnected approach to parenting. The general consensus from fans is that Kody's approach to parenting is disconnected from the reality of raising children in a large, complex family structure. Kody's primary focus has often been on keeping the peace among his wives, which leaves little room for him to be an effective and involved father. His emotional detachment and inability to consistently balance his roles as a husband and a father have led many fans to label his parenting as hypocritical. By favoring one set of children over others, inconsistently applying discipline, and failing to create strong emotional bonds with his children, Kody has shown that his priorities often lie more in maintaining marital harmony than in fostering a truly cohesive and supportive family dynamic. His failure to balance the needs of his wives with those of his children has created a situation where his children, particularly those from his earlier marriages, feel overlooked and undervalued. 6. Conclusion: the growing criticism of Kody's parenting. Over the years, Kody Brown's parenting has faced increasing criticism from fans of sister wives. His approach to parenting, characterized by favoritism, inconsistency, emotional neglect, and a lack of true leadership, has led many viewers to question his ability to balance the needs of his large family. As the show continues to air, it remains clear that Kody's parenting style, shaped by his personal priorities and complex marital dynamics, will continue to be a source of controversy and criticism. Whether Kody will ever address these concerns head-on remains to be seen, but for now, fans are left to point out the hypocrisy in his approach to raising his children.